Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 20 of Steel Forest. So, today we are going to finish that frickin' fortress. Nah, not really. But we are going to get ourselves a nice step forward, that's for sure. In the last episode I have made a pretty nice step forward. As you see, we are now finally flooring up this place. We have a completed structure around it. So yeah, I'd say things are going forward really well here. I'm currently waiting on all those blocks to be carved while we are finally waging war on those filthy goblins up there. So we are now starting to attack these guys more regularly. And we are taking back our home, as this has been the main mission, besides taking down the elves, which we pretty much succeeded at. If anything will pop up around my domain here again, we will take it down, but for the time being, we're gonna attack those goblins for real now. So, downstairs in the last episode, I have also founded a new squadron, the named Citadels. They are all complete rookies. They still have a long way ahead of them to become real soldiers, but one day they'll be getting there for sure. Still nobody has removed the elvish giblets out of the pastures. So yeah, we are going to make what has to be made. An atom smasher here in the corner. That corner just invited me. In my previous fortress, I've made a incineration chamber for things that I didn't want to have. That's been pretty cool too. But my previous fort was also a magma fort, so they had quite a lot of access to these things. Alright, the raw swords and the barricaded brightnesses are returning. And we'll just keep going. Alright. We have an apricot wood atom smasher. Wonderful. There we go. So now we just need to link the lever to the bridge, and then we can start smashing. Because I'm really bothered by all that crap lying around here. My poor animals, they deserve better. Good, so currently running missions, we're raising froth cruelty. So, somebody send these to Kingdom Ticks. The barricaded brightnesses are not my strongest squadron, but I trust them a goblin city of that size. There we go. Taking down the gobs now. This feels so good to finally get into the counter-offensive. Alright. Waiting for the smasher to be readied. And in the time being, let's see. There's been nothing new written, huh? Okay. Sad. Okay. Still not done. Ugh. I'm impatient. So, what's going on upstairs? Well, progress is being made. Not as fast as I'd liked it to be, but yeah. So what I could do is try to spot out some more willows. So we can get ourselves some fresh, new trees here. We're going to go and put up some workspace safety above these ponds. Too many of mine have already died. We are still mourning the loss of one of ours here. Well, there's also remains of elves and goblins down there. Well, that's a different day's story. The story that I'm talking about is the story of Rimtod, a woodcutter, who fell into the pond when he was chopping some trees. Unacceptable, I said, and I changed it. Alrighty, so enough of that talk. We got Kingdom Ticks and Listen Demons. You guys did not take down Froth Cruelty yet. What are you good for? So, now we can finally activate the Smasher. Brilliant. And due to the fact that it's lodged here in such a corner, there's a very low likelihood that somebody will suicide himself on that. Alrighty. Everybody's carving on them blocks, right? Yeah. Just as it should be. Okay. Let's bring up the trash can, boys. Delete some items. So whatever is lying in here, well, it rotted by now, but there are some items lying around everywhere, like these elven gear pieces that bother me. So we're gonna get rid of them. Good. I mean, who needs wooden gear afterward, anyways? Wood is good to be built with. That's what it's good for. Let's not trash those logs, though. Okay, migrants have arrived. Wow. Still more people are coming to Steel Forest. Not bad, not bad. So, to celebrate this accordingly, we're going to expand the pasture. Yeah, so currently, Fort is very busy. Building projects like these always take their time, even with optimal supplies of resources like I try to supply here. Optimalish, let's call it like that. But I mean, what stands is that we got all the blocks to build with here very close by. It could be a little bit better if I would have dislodged the carpenter's workshops down below, but I didn't want to overdo my preparations there. Go. No, wait a sec, not oak. Although, I want to try it. I want to see if the oak is the same color as the apple tree. Our interesting question again. It would be very, very useful, at least, to have wood types that you can safely combine with one another. But hell no. This is many things, but not the same color. Okay, it's been worth a try. There we go. That's looking nice. I really like how we can now put down the gorge from here. I think this whole thing definitely needs a second story, but I'll make that one narrower and slimmer to save up material. That's one thing I totally foresee. As yeah, working with wood is a costly hobby, just like I have foreseen. So, Kingdom Ticks and Froth Cruelty. Thief Swallows is back up on their feet. So yeah, we have the same back and forth motion as we've had with the elves, who suddenly stopped after a while. So as it seems, we just need to kill enough of the guys to stop them from resettling. fine. Works fine for me. As it stands, we're going to require a little bit more time for this fort anyways, as this is by all means no short-term adventure. Nah. Okay, so let's see. Let's carve in some fortifications here. Because I really like the thought of having these here in the outer rim. I mean, I almost never employ Marksdorf squads because I personally hate the micromanagement behind it. But yeah. Maybe one day when things get reworked I will get back to it. But currently as it stands, Dwarf Fortress has so many weird kinks in terms of user interface issues and stuff like that. I really don't feel like muddling around with that right now. Although I have seen that the situation isn't as dire anymore as it were, if I read the room correctly. Okay, let's make those parallel because it looks nice so. Alright. There we go. That's looking like a fort now. And the barricaded brightnesses have returned. Yeah, well. That didn't go well down, huh? So, nobody is lost on any of my squadrons, so that means we stay victorious, at the very least. So, the only thing they managed to bring down for the sake of trash disposal was the one thing that I didn't want to trash dispose. Good job, jurists, good job. But I mean, currently hauling work is just not getting done properly. It's just a thing now, as we have so many places where we're constructing. It's always the same. I've seen it many a time, and if you have constructions on that scope running as I do here, you just need to chill down and wait until things are done. Because big construction jobs, they have hell of a high priority for the dwarfs. I love how these little ponds have tons of willows around them, just like in real life. Oh, come on, you! So, Thief Swallows and Kingdom Ticks. Froth Cruelty withstands attack after attack. It just doesn't want to go away. Oh well, it's all gonna be fine one day. We'll win. There we go. That fort coming out really nicely though. I really feel like we need a third color for the rooms themselves. I think that willow flooring, I'll keep it for the well, for the standard floor, so to speak. And yeah, we definitely need another color here for the fancy parts. Okay, so we definitely should consider building upstairs here on the towers, obviously, as I personally think this makes the most sense. Okay. The doors. And looks like Kingdom Ticks is finally no more. Oh. So good. So the unseen nets have returned. We can send them to the next job. Listen, demons, we are coming. Yeah. Place is called that way. Alrighty, so Thief Swallows is still around, and the Raw Swords are not back yet. They're just coming back right now. You get the notification always a little bit too early, in my humble opinion. So once we're done with all that, we're finally able to take back our home area, which will probably be even the last season of this saga. Because I wanted to, once the goblins are beaten down, take a survey of the northern lands there as it is, and, well, either reclaim the fort, up here, Goblin Fortress of Rastorb, or build a new one in the vicinity there. That'll be the last chapter of the story. Unless you guys have another thing on your mind that I should do here. Alright, so that tower is done. We still have a shortage of willow blocks, but when don't we? So... Let's take advantage of the situation as it is. And... did I order any other blocks? So we have applewood, we have willow, and obviously I ordered once a big chunk of hazelwood. So... what kind of color would that be? There's plum. There's highwood. Why don't we make highwood blocks? We have so much highwood. There we go. And I want 100 of these in 100 tasks. There we go. So, we got 2 squads of military at our disposal. And neither Thief Swallows nor the other place are down yet. Ugh. No, I'm not happy with having them only on less than 10 people there. I want them gone. Off of the surface of this planet. Alright. At least we're making progress on many fronts. Well, I don't have the high wood flooring yet, that's the problem. Nothing has been done yet. Okay, but we can consider some wall works here. There's already a pretty big portion of the area here ready. And that allows me to do some things. So first up, it's definitely going to be a sort of a corridor here. Because here's the stairwell and, yeah. Let's make that one a top priority. Because I want to work the walls around that one. And you just can't if you don't have that thingy here done. So, all my soldiers are still on the road. We crumbled down to a whopping amount of 25 FPS, and I will know why, because it's just so many operations that I'm forcing onto this fort. So, let's leave open some spaces here and there. Alright. And a woodcrafter entered a fey mood. How fitting. So, I mean, we're really channeling the mojo of the forest right now, don't we? So with all the altars that I made in the previous episode, I want to put some pretties on here. And this place is going to have a couple more altars. There we go. Moody Dwarf is working. That's been fast. Alder, hazel, and iron. All they took. The unseen nets have come back. Okay, they're on Thief Swallows and on Froth Cruelty. So... they came back from Listen Demons. That's at least one situation where I understand that it didn't go down in one blow. It rarely does. It is very, very rare that you're allowed to finish them off in one blast. What the hell is going on here? Putting all manner of different things with a trash can icon, and the only thing they're hauling are the logs. What? Oh well. I'm just asking questions, I'm not judging. Alrighty. So, judging from what I'm seeing so far, I like this idea of a corridor behind the corridor. But we'll do something like this. And something like that. And just like this, we are starting to get a structure into this place. The raw swords came back. I don't know how many attacks it will take to take down finally this place, but I will not stop until it's gone. It is absolutely discernible now that my soldiers have way longer trips to do, or they can reach the place. They are also coming back way slower. I mean, this might also have something to do with the FPS pressure on this fort. I don't know, probably. What I do know is that I am seeing a wonderful opportunity to put up a nice tavern here. Oh, wait a sec. So let's change the material here. And drop down some hazelwood in here. I got no clue what I'm doing with these wood types. I just know that I want to have some variations. Alright, we made an alder amulet. Beach calms the mute berries. Well, menaces with spikes of hazelwood and iron, and there's an image of a puffin man. Puffin man, of all things. How effing cute. If you don't know what a puffin is, you should really check it out. For once I knew the animal. So, And on this end here, must be inside. So you can't place down tables in a room without a roof. That's forbidden. Alrighty, so we're going to build ourselves some stairs. And now we need to do the unspeakable. We need to make a roof. So for the inner part here, I'm just going to make this one out of oak. So it'll just look exactly the same. And yeah, here it already begins with the amount of oak blocks that we require. Alright. So let's check if I have enough logs for the blocks. We don't have enough apple logs, that's for sure. And we don't have enough oak. That's for sure too. So, pick up your axes. We're going on a hunt for apple and oak. I mean, this is a fun part of this whole thing. It'll also send my woodcutters into high risk of getting ambushed by elves. But, well, it's a feature, not a bug. Okay. So that's mostly apple and not so much oak. Here's a couple of them. There we go. There's the oaks I was looking for. Okay, so the barricaded brightnesses have returned. There's still the combat against thief swallows running. But yeah, we're getting there, friends. We're getting there. So, call fiends. Let's go. And let's see. The elves didn't behave. We need to take down Ownstream by the next opportunity. Of course they didn't behave. Well, well. Let's see how life is going for the named citadels. Well, they're racking up some skill. Far away from being at a spot where I would be okay with sending them anywhere. But, yeah, they're making progress. They're making fine progress. So here I set up a new zone for drink. And then we are going to call out a new tavern. Tavern, tavern, tavern. Wonderful. The geared snack. Wonderful. I imagine cookies laced with cogwheels chipping out your teeth. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Alrighty, so... Dumbass Dadiah. She's gonna be exactly the right person. Good. So our workers up here will now at least have a watering hole. That's the least I can do, right? And we keep chopping them. Ah, there's so much oak. It's gonna be no problem to replenish our stockpiles there. So, yeah. Only the high wood logs are lying there and still none of the trash items that I've marked. Yeah, whatever. Alrighty, my good friends. It is that time yet again. I really think we're making good progress here. The only thing that I'm really bothered by is the fact that it's really darn hard to speed up the process. I already do what I can do, but, well, it ain't that easy, especially since the military raids are going slower and slower. But yeah. Thanks for being around, y'all. Drop me your comments and leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Check out in the description box the links to the playlist, because there's a lot of other fortresses that I played. And of course, feel free to support the channel via the given links down there. With a big thanks to all of you who already do. You are truly wonderful people. And of course, a big thanks to you especially for watching this video series. I really appreciate, and I hope you had a good time and you'll be coming back for more. I will do, for sure. See you soon. Bye-bye.